what is aspects and what are all the types of aspects that are available in CAPM. As we have seen, there are two types of aspects. One is a standard aspects and another one is a custom aspects. We have seen moreover the standard aspects for the one of the customer's entity, and we have created one custom aspect within our schema.cds file itself under the db. Okay, but today what I'm going to show you within a custom aspects, how you can create it in another folder, another db folder or another cds folder within the db, how you can going to use those aspect within the schema.cds in a data definition. Okay, we are going to start with that. Now we are going to create a one file under the db, which is a aspects common.cds. Okay, under the db I'm going to create a file. Okay, in this I'm going to give a namespace. Namespace is added as custom.common.aspects. Okay, and here I'm going to add a aspects keyword. Okay, this is a aspects is a keyword which I'm going to expose as a common fields. Exposed as a common fields. In this I'm going to add it two fields. One is a first name and the last name. First name is of string and the last name is of string. Okay, I will check in the schema.cds what are all the other fields we can add it here. Okay, for the customers there is a name. We will comment this name for now. Okay, the name is the address, email, phone number. Here I am going to add a few things like age, it's an integer, and the other information is gender. Okay, these are all the fields that I added here. Now the common aspects that we have created, we have to use in our schema.cds file. Correct, right? For that, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to add this as a first a dependency using keyword using custom dot custom.common.aspects from which file aspects common.cds. Okay, this is the file name. Fine. Here, just we want to add this into our entity set. Okay, into our entity set, we have added this. Okay. Just I'm giving a alias name as common aspects. Okay. Here this path with the dot will not accept, so that I have given a alias name. We are going to use that alias name. Dot common field. Okay. Fine. Now we are going to build this. I'm going to build and deploy this. Okay, there was an error. We'll see what was the error in this. In a customer database, I insert into customer data. Table customer underscore data model. Customers has no column named in. Insert into customer data model. Customers ID name. Okay. I think the error with this data. Okay, the error with this data only. What we can do. Yeah. Now it's successfully built. Now we are going to do a deploy. CDS deploy. Okay, in the CDS deploy, we are getting an error because of the data. What we will do now, we will keep a data. Now it's deployed to SQLite. Then I will do a CDS watch. Server is running now. When I go to this metadata, you could see the first name, last name, age, and gender in the customer's entity that has been added to this customer's entity. And apart from this, we have seen a lot of annotations has been added. Those annotations will be used while creating an application based out of this entity set. At the time of the application UI application creation, we will explore more about these annotations. But for now, what are all the custom aspects we have added in a separate file? Those things it has been updated in our customers entity, and in the metadata we are seeing those things. Okay. Now we are going to add some of the few datas in this. We will check the DB once. Okay, while checking the DB, please try, don't forget to connect the DB. Okay, if you click on the connect symbol at the end of this panel, you could see the DB is connected and it will enable it as a green color. Okay, then only you could be able to connect, see the what are all the updation that has been happened. Yeah, so far we don't have any data, so that we can't able to see anything here. We will add a few data. Sorry, this last name has been came as typo. Okay, last name. Age. I'm adding a age in this and the gender. Fine. We'll add a 5 records in a table. Thomas Williams. Last name. Age is 25 and the gender is male. Address is email. Okay, Alex Graham. Age is 30. Male. Susma Singh. Age is 28. Female. Nelson. $35. Male. Maria Bejoy. Age is 40. Female. Okay. Just stop the server which is running. We will do a CDS build. And CDS deploy. Okay, now it's deployed successfully. We will check in a database. Fine. The data is updated here. Okay, I'm not able to scroll more over to the right. What I will do, I will run a CDS watch command. Then you will able to see everything in our entity set. Okay, CDS watch. In a CDS watch, the server is added now. Once the server is added, it will automatically load the data from the database. Okay, once I click on this metadata, instead of metadata, customers, okay, you can see all the data that we have filled here. Fine. This is the concept of a common aspects which will be maintained in a separate file. This will be more helpful when you are going to work on the real-time application, real-time cloud native application. The in case of in terms of your reusability, you need to create this common aspects so that not only you, most of the developers within your team can able to use this. This is the one of the advantage of this common aspects. Common aspects within a custom. Okay.